Is your baby's poop trying to tell you something? Wouldn't everything be easy breezy if babies could assist us in assisting them? But what is life without a few lemons, right? Or in this case, a few kinds of baby poops were different and hear us out. Important backstories. Every person's defecating habits and color and texture of stool are indicative of the health of their digestive system. During the baby's initial growing period, their diet changes multiple times, and so does their poop color, consistency, and frequency. This means that those dirty diapers have more significance than we thought, and you have to spend some more time with them to make sure that your baby is healthy. Now, if you want to be an expert on baby poop, there are many factors you need to consider. Else, all that deep digging in a pile of diapers would be counterproductive. But we have made up our mind and this informative video so that none of your poop inspection sessions go down the drain. A bad poop pun intended. Consistency over frequency. It is common knowledge that the standard pooping rules, yes, they exist, do not apply to babies. Let us offer you some relief by telling you that babies rarely get constipated. So, if your little one's pooping routine is not uniform, you do not have much to worry about, till the non-uniform frequency is accompanied by some other problems. The real trouble starts when the baby gets really uncomfortable while passing stool and struggles during bowel movements. A situation like this demands a professional helping hand. Visit a pediatrician if your baby is losing weight, goes without pooping for more than 5 days straight, or if you observe an unusual poop consistency. Normal versus abnormal. We understand how cautious people get around babies because they are fragile and obviously because no one wants to be the reason behind them crying. But people tend to overthink and get themselves worried about normal baby behavior. While keeping a close check on your baby's pooping habit, it is essential to remember that if your baby is grunting, grimacing, straining and groaning just a little bit when trying to poop, it is nothing to be alarmed about. The little butts of babies are still not seasoned enough to pass stool without voicing stress. The poop color palette. The color of poop in babies is a very broad spectrum. They come in different colors, some indicative of a healthy baby and other indicative of health troubles. The color of the stool also depends on the diet that the baby is taking. The pooping frequency, consistency, and color of breastfed babies could be different from that of formula-fed babies. Let us dive deeper into the details of baby poop colors. A baby's first poop is called meconium. It is dark and greenish-black in color, with a tar-like consistency which might look sticky. Even though it might sound unsettling, it is entirely natural. Isn't our body absolutely amazing? Coming back to the point, the baby only passes meconium during his or her first 1 or 2 days. After the initial day or two, if the baby's poop still looks like meconium, you might need to see a doctor. The next poop contender after meconium is the transitional stools. This kind can look seedy or loose in texture and are passed by the baby for a few days after successfully getting their body rid of the meconium. Transitional stools could contain mucus and even blood if your baby had accidentally swollen some of the mother's blood during delivery. Yes, that happens as well, but it's too late to reconsider the choices. Surprisingly, there is no scientific term for the normal baby poop. After transitional stools, the baby's bowel movements get dependent on what he or she ingests. A baby's diet frequently changes during the first year, affecting the pooping patterns as well. A breastfed baby stool may look yellow to mustard in color with a curdy, mushy, watery, loose or even seedy consistency. If the baby is consuming formula food, then the poop might be in shades of yellow, greenish-brown or light brown with a soft and almost well-formed consistency. Babies can also sometimes produce poop that looks white, which is telling of a health concern. A white poop means a deficiency of bile or an inefficient liver. If your baby's poop looks white, he may have a problem in digesting the food. Similarly, grey-colored poop with a chalky consistency indicates digestive system troubles. See a doctor immediately if your baby is facing a situation like this. Red poop is both on the safe side and on the dangerous side. It is natural for the poop to look red if the baby has recently had foods like tomatoes and beetroots that have red colored pigments. However, if your baby is not consuming any such food, yet the stool looks red, it may contain blood. Blood in stool might mean that the baby has developed an infection in the intestinal tract, is allergic to milk, or has gotten anal fixtures. This is another SOS from your baby's digestive system that needs professional attendance. How to sense trouble? Usually, the most straightforward reason to take your baby to a doctor is sensing his or her discomfort. If you feel like your baby is not pooping enough or pooping more than enough, bam, trouble. Although these concerns, when appropriately addressed, are convenient to solve, it is always better to avoid them. Just monitor your baby's pooping patterns closely and you will be good to go. We are glad to be of help and are sure that our comprehensive baby poop guide will take you a long way. That's all from us today. We want you to know that your voice is important to us. So please leave a comment below. If you are new here, then click the bell icon for notifications of our new videos and subscribe to our channel. Till the next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and let your voice be heard.